I'm going to be trying a bunch of new stuff from LA Girl. I guess we'll find out if it's tear proof. So I have lots of thoughts and feelings, and some interesting things happened. Hi guys, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to help you feel beautiful inside and out and remind you that you are enough, and also save you some money if I can. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying a bunch of new stuff from LA Girl. They just launched a couple of things, and I wanted to test them out for you to see if they're worth it. It looks like they have some really good stuff, so I'm really excited to try everything. I guess let's just get into it. First thing we have is the LA Girl Wonderlust eyeshadow palette. They came out with 4 new eyeshadow palettes. I got this one because it's a little bit more unique. This one, oh, the mirror is nice. This one's a little bit more rainbow-ish. Okay, so I just applied some eye primer, face primer, concealer, all that stuff. I'm gonna start with this taupey shade in the crease. It is, oh, those powdery, man. That got everywhere. Powdery's not the end of the world to me, but obviously I have to be aware if it gets powdery so I can tap it off before I apply it. As I was saying, this taupey shade, it does have some shimmer in it, and normally I tend to stray away from shimmer in the crease. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna see if this blush palette, this is the Blushed Babe palette. Is this all shimmer or is some of this matte? No, there's matte. Woo woo! Sweet. This is really pretty. 3 out of 4 of the shades are matte. This coral one is shimmer. These will work well for the crease. Glad I thought about that. So I'm just gonna take this shade right here at the bottom. Oop, they're powdery too. Just as powdery. And go in the crease. Ooh, that's pretty though. Ooh, they're pigmented. Like, they look good. Back to the eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna take, let's go for the gold. So I think I'm gonna take this gold shade and put it on the lid. Well, that's pretty. I'm kind of having to layer it a little bit, even though I'm using my finger. Let's see if it looks any different with a brush and some setting spray. They actually have a new setting spray as well. It's double capped. That's nice. Let's do this. Let's see if this helps at all. Oh, yeah, that helps. I like it. That's pretty. Ooh, gold is one of my favorite shades of eyeshadow. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take the champagne color and kind of go in with it in the inner corner with it. I'm kind of taking it on the lid too a little bit to kind of build the shimmer up. I'm liking these so far. Okay, then I want to take this. Guys, I really need to clean my makeup brushes, but I haven't. I did a really intense look yesterday, but I didn't have time to clean them before I filmed this. So we're working with what we got. Okay, I think I'm gonna take the coral and this brush and kind of go on the outer corner. Okay, that's not showing up as much as I thought it would. Oh, it's getting there. Hold on. So just taking that on the outer corner, and then I'm blending it out, and then kind of sticking some more gold right on the edge of that to blend it out even more so it transitions better. If powdery eyeshadow bugs you, I know you're not gonna like this. Okay, it takes a second for the coral to build up, but once it does, it's beautiful. If these last long, this actually might be really good for a beginner who's playing with bright colors, just because you kind of have to build them up a little bit. They definitely do build. Okay, now I'm just going to take a cotton round and some makeup remover and kind of clean up the edge. Now, these two right here, the navy and the like bright blue, and go underneath my lash line, and then take like this icy blue and stick it in my inner corner. It's kind of intense, but I like it. Okay, I do have eyeliner, a pencil eyeliner. This is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. And I don't think this is super new. It's new-ish, but I saw it and I'm like, ooh, this would go really pretty with blue eyeshadow. So I want to try it. And it looks really soft and creamy. Hold on, let's watch this. That's nice. I barely had to touch my hand to get that. That's pretty. I like that a lot. It's pigmented, looks super good. I think I want to set it on one eye and not on the other and see if that helps make it last all day. Does it have like it doesn't claim like it's an all day wear eyeliner or anything like that on the packaging. So I'd be curious to see if it needs the help of like setting it with some eyeshadow or is necessary, or if it doesn't help at all and it just isn't gonna last. It's really pretty and it's super soft and creamy. I really like it so far, but I am going to set it on one side just with that lighter blue. I might take this eyeliner on top and do a wing just to kind of tie in the blue on the bottom. Oh, it's showing up really nicely. I'm not going overboard or anything like that. Okay, doing the blue on top really helped balance things out in my opinion. It's still a little bit more intense than I would do on a daily basis, but it's fun. I like it. I'm really impressed with how well the eyeliner did on top of all of the eyeshadow, because those are pretty pigmented. It's definitely there. Next we have the LA Girl Volumatic Mascara. It instantly volumizes and lengthens your lashes. One thing that I kind of thought was funny with how they phrased some of the benefits of this was it has a film coating formula that repels oil, sweat, and tears. So not waterproof, it's tear proof. Ooh, that brush is intense. Ooh, it is spiky. It is plastic bristles. I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick. So this blue eyeshadow that I have on reminds me so much of these butterflies that we saw. We took Andy to a butterfly atrium the other day. There's gonna be a vlog about it on Doors in Time. You have to see it. They had the biggest blue butterflies I've ever seen in my whole life. It was like unreal. First of all, it's really hard not to poke yourself with the bristles. I'm like have to be super gentle. It's not doing that much for me, but I feel like it's like there's so much product on the wand that it's like clumping all of my lashes together, which I'm not a huge fan of. Maybe on one eye I'll try it with a primer that kind of separates my lashes first to see if that helps at all. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Base, my favorite primer. It's good about getting in and getting all the lashes coated and separated and all that stuff. We'll see if that helps. Oh, that helps a little bit. I just poked myself with the bristles. I like it a lot better with a primer. Hold on, I'm trying to recover from being poked. My eye's watering. Oh, but I don't know if it's worth it because, man, that hurt. And I was being careful. I wasn't being reckless or anything. I guess we'll find out if it's tear-proof. But I definitely like it more with a primer than without. I'm gonna do my foundation and stuff, and then we'll get into the blush and bronzer palette. Okay, rest of the base is done. Now we're gonna get back into this palette. This is the Blush Babe palette. I don't know if this is intended to be a bronzer or not. I'm pretty sure it is, but it doesn't. It just says blush. So whatever. I don't care what it's meant to be. I'm gonna use this bronzer. Not as powdery. Well, yeah, it kind of is still. Oh, that's pretty. I always really like to get into my hairline when I'm doing bronzer. That's really pretty. I really like that. Guys, I remember the first time I ever tried bronzer. It was the most scariest thing I've ever done in my whole makeup life. It was scarier than eyeliner. Scarier than... what else is scary? I don't know. Colorful eyeshadow, whatever. Oh, like my first smoky eye. It was scarier than all of those combined for me. And I hated it, and I took it off immediately. But one thing that really helped me when I was learning how to use bronzer was one, making sure to really get in on the forehead so it's not just like right here. And two, wearing self-tanner when I did bronzer, because doing bronzer on a darker complexion is easier because there's not as much contrast. It's just a fact. I really like this a lot. This might be my new favorite shade of bronzer if this works out. I think I'm gonna take this coral shade, just kind of go with the whole eye look. Oh, that's pretty. It's not super intense. I like that. And it's not, once it gets onto your face, it's not shimmery at all, really. Like, I mean, there's some gold flecks in there that you can kind of see, but for the most part, it's more matte than not. Okay, while I finish up my makeup, I want to tell you, they do have a highlighting palette. I think they actually have two, but both of them look so dark. Like, there was one shade that would work when I had self-tanner on, and then the rest were just too dark. So I passed on that because I couldn't even really use it. It would look weird on me. But I did swatch it. The palettes did look promising. I just didn't want to spend $10 on something that I could only swatch. Then we're gonna take the setting spray and go down. I really like the mist on this. It's a good mister. Wow. Like a decent amount of product comes out, but it's very, very fine. This is the look. What do we think? We like it? I like it. I like it. Okay, so far, overall, I'm liking the look. We're gonna go throughout the whole day, and I'll do what I normally do, I guess. I have a live stream. Gotta do that. And then I'll let you know how we look at the end of the day. Okay, it's the end of the day, as you might be able to tell. I feel like you can always tell by my hair. So I have lots of thoughts and feelings, and some interesting things happened. So we'll start just with the eyeshadow. I feel like it looks really good. It held up really well. It didn't crease. It didn't really fade at all. And I feel like it basically looks the same as it did this morning. It looks great. Next, the eyeliner, something really interesting happened. So the eye that I set with the blue eyeshadow actually faded a lot. It's still there somewhat, but it looks exactly the same as it did this morning on the eye I didn't set it with. So I don't know if it was because like the brush rubbed against it and like the parts where the eyeshadow was a little bit lighter, it's faded or whatever, but that's never happened to me before with an eyeliner. Don't set it, but it looks great on the upper lid. I think it looks about the same as well. I think my eyes look awesome. The mascara, the more I think about it, it's like they fell a lot during the day, which normally doesn't happen to me. So the formula is pretty heavy. And yes, it lengthened it a bit and added some volume, but not more than another mascara that I have tried from the drugstore. And the bristles are so pokey. You can poke your eye so easily that I don't think it's worth it. And yeah, they're tear-proof because my eye really watered when I got poked in the eye. But you can get a normal waterproof mascara that does the exact same thing. The bronzer and blush have faded just a tiny bit. They're still there. They're just not quite as strong as they were this morning. I still really like them. Sometimes it's hard for bronzers, it's just, especially bronzers, to stay on my skin throughout the whole day. And so I think it did a pretty good job and I really like the shade, and the blush is still there. And so I really like this palette. I feel like it's a good shade range and you get a lot of product for the price you pay. The setting spray I feel like did really well on the parts of my skin where there was no acne. I feel like it really helped my skin, or it really helped my makeup stay put, especially right here. I normally get a lot of separation by the end of the day. I used the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD Luminous foundation, and because it's luminous, even though I set it, a lot of times I will get some separation right here just because I get really oily, and I really like the look of it. So at the end of the day, I really don't care if it's separated a little bit, especially on just a day where I'm at home playing with makeup. But it didn't do that, so I was really impressed with that. Where I do have acne, it is poking through, you can see here, and underneath my nose. But besides that, I think it did a really good job. It might be better used with a normal to more mattifying foundation with me personally. Overall, I think all the products I tried for the most part, minus that mascara, I would recommend. I really like the shade ranges of everything. If you want to see what's in my travel makeup bag, you can click right here. I love you guys so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye! Mwah!